I'm celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
I got you to cross the street.
Tonight, the world remembers legendary actor and director Robert Redford. He passed away this morning at the age of 89, surrounded by his loved ones at his home in Utah. Redford first shot to stardom in the late 60s and 70s, starring in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and later All the President's Men. But did you know he once filmed right here in Western New York? Tonight I'm sharing memories from the summer of 1983 when The Natural set up shop in Buffalo.
He had a great time. He loved Buffalo.
Proudly on display in Michael Bellani's basement is a collection of memorabilia celebrating actor Robert Redford and his ties to Western New York.
He was, an iconic movie star.
And in the summer of 1983, Redford and that star power made its way to Buffalo to film the widely acclaimed sports classic, The Natural.
Natural in my eyes is the greatest sports movie ever filmed.
And Bellani had a front row seat for the movie's production, working with the Buffalo Bisons and Bob Rich Jr. to give the film's site manager his first look at what served as the movie's central location in Buffalo, the former War Memorial Stadium.
He has his cell phone about this big, calls Robert Redford. Bob, we found it. Pull into the stadium, he's walking around like, oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. We found the stadium.
Bellani then worked closely with Redford and his team on everything from restaurant recommendations to setting up batting practice. He even had Redford sign a baseball.
He was cool. I'll never forget, him hitting. He knew how to hit. He knew how to play the game.
While the former War Memorial Stadium served really as home base for The Natural, as the fictional home of the New York Knights, the film also highlighted several other iconic Buffalo locations, including the former Parkside Candy, the Central Terminal, and All-High Stadium.
It really touched all parts of Western New York, and it was exciting.
Tim Clark is the Buffalo Niagara Film Commissioner and says the summer of 1983 was big for the local film industry, with The Natural and Redford leading the way, drawing big crowds and demanding attention.
When he came here, it was huge. It was a huge story. It was the lead story on Eyewitness News almost every night for the time that he was here.
And later in life, Clark says Redford still spoke highly of Western New York.
I ran into him a few years ago at Sundance, and we got to talking a little bit about Buffalo, and he had such vivid memories of Buffalo and the people of Buffalo and how nice everybody was.
As for Bellani, he tells me he became emotional when he learned of Robert Redford's passing on Tuesday.
Now we live in the good memories, and I live with the good memories of this and look forward to seeing it on the big screen again. He's Mr. Movie of Buffalo.
And when he talks about the history of Buffalo baseball, Bellani credits the two Bobs, Bob Rich Jr. and Robert Redford, and believes The Natural really put Buffalo on the map as a movie-making destination. Robert Redford was 89 years old.